Hi, my dear friends. Now I am referring to you GST on prepackaged and labeled product. The scope of GST has been enhanced in the recent past. Earlier, the prepackaged commodities, which are basically branded goods, only attract the GST. Now, the levy of GST has been expanded irrespective of the brand, as long as the product covered under Legal Metrology Act and it should be a prepackaged and labeled goods. If these two conditions are satisfied, then that product will attract the GST, provided the quantity, namely the prepackaged labeled commodity, weight less than or equal to 25 kilos or less than or equal to 25 liters. Let us refer this particular GST on prepackaged and labeled goods with diagrammatic presentation and presenting by inviting clarifications of the CBIC in this regard to levy the GST. Referring to you, my dear friends, now here, what do you mean by prepackaged commodity? One should understand this. Simple to say that prepackaged commodity means the commodity has been packed even without presence of the purchaser, and the levy of the GST on such prepackaged product will cover only when that product should be sold in the market by mentioning the MRP on the product as per the Legal Metrology Act, meaning thereby GST on prepackaged and labeled commodity will apply only when the commodity is a prepackaged commodity, labeled commodity, and also be covered under the Legal Metrology Act. Declare this as a MRP product, provided the weight of the product should be less than or equal to 25 kilos or less than or equal to 25 liters per pack. Further referring to, my dear friends, in the given case, prepackaged commodities, prepackaged labeled packages containing a quantity up to 25 kilograms, namely 25 kilos or 25 liters of any type of package which is covering under the Legal Metrology Act will attract the GST at the rate of 5%. Further, my dear friends, however, if the quantity, whether you pack it or not, is more than 25 kilograms or more than 25 liters, such a pack may be required to declare the MRP under the Legal Metrology Act. In spite of that, GST won't attract because it is not come under the prepackaged labeled commodity to levy the GST. Only when the commodity weight per pack weight more than 25 kilograms or more than 25 liters. In such case, my dear friends, though that commodity need to be sold in the market by declaring a declaration under the MRP, under the Legal Metrology Act, by mentioning the MRP, in spite of that, MRP will be marked on such pack where the weightage is more than 25 kilograms or more than 25 liters of a pack, not attract the GST. Further, my dear friends, A clarification of the CBS in this regard. What about each pack containing 10 kilograms, like that 10 packets packed in a big packet? So a big container containing individual 10 packs, each pack containing 10 kilograms, as a whole is 100 kilograms. Such a container pack, if supplied by the manufacturer, supplied by the wholesaler, supplied by the retailer to the end user, will attract the GST? Yes, will attract the GST. Yes, because it is not a single pack which containing more than 25 kilograms. It is each packet 10 kilograms. Such a packets containing in a big pack, in that case individual packet since not exceed 25 kilograms, the entire packet supplied by the wholesaler to the retailer will attract the GST, where the retailer open that pack and selling the individual pack will also attract the GST. Further, my dear friends, a manufacturer or distributor, in the given case, supplied to the retailer a container pack which does not exceed 25 liters or 25 kilograms. Assume in the given case here, in the given case, my dear friends, assume a scenario. In the given case, if the pack 15 liters edible oil supplied by the manufacturer distributor to retailer will attract GST. Retailer is going to be sell that product in a loose format. Whoever comes and purchase from a retailer, he is open that packet and giving quantity, it is 1 liter, half liter, quarter liter of edible oil to the end users in a loose form he is selling. In such case, the retailer is not selling the prepackaged labeled product, thereby retailer not liable to pay GST. Again repeating, my dear sir, a wholesaler or a manufacturer selling a container which is less than or equal to 25 liters or 25 kilograms to retailer will attract GST, since the commodity declared under MRP, namely Legal Matters Act, to mark MRP, and it is not exceeded the quantity and the prepackaged quantity not exceed the limit. Therefore, in the given example I referred here, 15 liters of edible oil supplied by the manufacturer or the wholesaler to retailer will attract the GST. But the retailer open that pack and selling to the to customers in a loose format without any packing. In that case, such supply by retailer will not attract the GST. Is a clarification of the CBIC. Furthermore, my dear friends, here, if you refer here, if the commodity is a prepackaged commodity, also be referred under the Legal Matters Act to declare it a MRP product, should be mentioned as MRP as per Legal Matters Act. Two conditions satisfied. A manufacturer or a wholesaler or an importer supplying prepackaged and labeled commodity which is required to be marked MRP as per Legal Matters Act, that product supplied by the manufacturer, wholesaler or the importer to institutional consumers or industrial consumers. Industrial consumers means manufacturing sector. Institutional consumers means service sector. What for they supplied? To use by industrial consumers or institutional consumers for their own purpose, not further meant for sale. Repeating again, a manufacturer, a wholesaler, or a importer who supplied prepackaged labeled commodity to institutional consumers or industrial consumers. GST won't attract because these buyers buying this commodity for their own use and on that commodity very clearly marked not for retail sale, not for retail sale, like that marked on that commodity, and that commodity may be prepackaged commodity, may be required to declare the MRP as per the Legal Matters Act. That product supplied by the manufacturer, wholesaler and importer, not retailer. Repeating, prepackaged and labeled commodity which may be required to declare MRP as per the Legal Matters Act, supplied by manufacturer, wholesaler or importer to institutional consumers or industrial consumers for their end use, not for retail sale. In such case, GST won't attract on such prepackaged labeled commodity said by CBIC in their clarification by way of a circular. Further referring to you, my dear friends, a rice miller who sells rice after shelling of husker dust from the paddy. So milling the paddy, extracting the rice, and the rice is selling by the rice miller to others. Here, assume a scenario: rice miller who sells package containing 20 kilogram rice, 20 kgs rice bag selling by rice miller. Now this fellow not marked MRP on that product, though required to mark MRP as per the Legal Matters Act, he is not marking. Simply he is selling without marking MRP on the packaged commodity which containing 20 kilos, meaning what? Less than or equal to 25 kilograms commodity selling without marking the MRP, where marking of MRP is warranted. In spite of that, without marking MRP, he supply the goods. Whether he is not liable to pay GST? This question has been addressed by the CBIC in their clarification by saying that it is a prepackaged commodity. Yes, sir. Covered under the Legal Matters Act? Yes, sir. Required to declare MRP price on the product? Yes, sir. But he is not declared, sir. Then condition satisfied, though he may not be declared the MRP as per the Legal Matters Act, the rice miller is liable to pay GST on that given product, since the product commodity weightage is less than or equal to 25 kilograms. Got the clarity, my dear friends? Is the way in which the circular has been issued by the CBIC to clarify applicability of the GST on prepackaged and labeled commodity. Thank you, my dear friends.